That's probably where I get that crap from. Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on Twitch? Thank you guys. How to turn it down? Perfect. Okay, anyways, let's get started. I'm 1-2 right now with the Packers. So you see that we're 1-2. The challenge is to be able to not throw more than 3 interceptions with Aaron Rodgers for the whole season, for the whole franchise. And then let's see here. I'm playing on all pro settings. No adjusted sliders, 6-minute quarters. So yeah, that's what I'm playing on. So we got Jimmy Graham back. So yeah, we're 1-2. We're last in our division. Detroit is 2-1. Vikings is 2-1. Bears are 2-1. So I beat the Vikings. I lost to the Redskins and I lost to Chicago Bears. So let's see here. All right. Okay. Turn me down. If you don't hit something, hit the right button. All right, so now I'm 1-2. So anyways, let's get started. Let's look at some stats. 55 of 86, he's playing 63%, 221 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks on the season. Got to get better. We need a better run game. There's nobody even rushing over 70 yards per game. We played 3 games already. Devontae Adams is the only one who's a superstar with 21 catches, 288 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Randall Cobb, yeah, there you go, right there. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the Bills. I think we're away. I think we're on the road. So, no, actually we're at home. So, we got Jimmy Graham returning from injury. I'm not going to include my team to the end of the season. Try to make it to the Super Bowl with the Packers. And let's go ahead and get this started. So here we go. Hey, can I get some of that?
see the Buffalo Bills and their rookie quarterback drafted 7th overall, Josh Allen, go head-to-head against Aaron Rodgers in the Green Bay Packers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. For a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Randy Cotton and Charles Davis. Continually operating stadium in the NFL. Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with along with Charles Davis and Gordon. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we interplay here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try to run that crowd in that wave of emotion.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
I'm better.
319.
No, I had a hot dog. We got garlic and herbs.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone for the next game.
You put on the grill. Put on the grill.
That's the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football. Themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Territory, needing only a few inches. They're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
What kind of game are we going to have in store for us? I understand the call here if it's the final 2 minutes and you're losing, but this is the opening drive of the game. That is too big a chance for my blood, but give them credit. They got it to play off.
He's going to be wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 8 catches, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4. Now look, that wasn't a huge
Did you
those are the types of carries I think
did you want to put the thing in here?
they couldn't get him going on.
Did you want to put that in here?
The same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch that.
Because I don't have to shrink. I can cut this. I'll shut this down.
They weren't going to make that same mistake. They've
Huh?
taken care of that early.
You don't want to be here?
First carry out for the BYU man, it's Jamal Williams. And he's taken down inside the 30. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take down all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able
What's that? Oh.
on the edge.
Oh.
For a mouse or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for a mouse. It's probably for the broken.
Yeah.
For your name.
Cause I got one of those too. I was making sure the kids didn't move it.
It's for a mouse. Before you gave you a mouse, you know they gave you
It's a wireless
like a
wireless mouse.
Keyboard. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's for. That's what I got.
A wireless keyboard. Yeah.
But the computer's broken.
Now a first down
That's
carry
why I
by
put
Jones.
my
And they got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, and they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
It's hot outside, huh?
Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And I'll tell you what,
You ready for
plays
church?
like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Yeah.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Geronimo Allison, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here, this one cashing it in for 6.
The Union? Oh yeah. That's true.
Yes, they caught him the other day.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Often because I don't know what these people are doing. So they get in these positions to take it bigger. You just don't know specific. They kind of
First down, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Nice play there to force incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure.
Yep.
When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Loading the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Rodgers to throw on second down. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Rodgers now on 1st down. There's the first NFL catch for a name to remember, Equanimous St. Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Rodgers. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Lorenzo Alexander in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Well, getting to the quarterback, that's an area Buffalo really wants to improve this season.
Hard to believe they went to the playoffs last year. Just 27 sacks on the season. Would that rank in the league? 29th
Tied
overall?
for 29th,
Tied for 29th. If they want to get back to the playoffs, they'll have to up that number deep into the 30s.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers pushing through the contact. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jerry Hughes in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Crosby puts it through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those...
Following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take it.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jerry Hughes in there to get him for a loss of 5.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Caught left side by Kyle. Give him 30 yards there.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Kyle Williams able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. The Packers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. Randall Cobb, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers... It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, Rodgers. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Lorenzo Alexander in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Over the middle, complete. That's Cobb. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection... Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Now the Packers get set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to... Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.